Tour de France Centenary Edition for the PS2. Really a disliked game by the cycling manager fanatics, but I think it's fun. I mean, it's a mid-2000s sports game. That's also low budget, so what can you realistically expect? I enjoyed my time with it when it came out, and it still holds up. The Tour de France mode, also known as the game's career mode, where you start as a low-ranked rider at a low-ranked team, and you have a certain amount of years to try to win the tour. You do that by gaining ranking points or money to train your rider skills or buy better equipment and whatnot, and it's a fun little career mode. I think the PC crowd that plays cycling management games really took offense to how basic this is. But you have to remember, this is a driving game, a budget driving game with stamina elements, and it does its job well, bearing bugs and whatnot. So you usually start at the back of the field and you have to work your way to the front during these small races that usually take 4 to 5 minutes. As I said, it's an arcade racer basically, with stamina management. The green bar at the bottom left is your current energy, and you can replenish it by using one bottle. You have 5 bottles in total. So you have to consider where you're going to attack and spend your energy, while also avoiding crashing with the riders and obstacles. So I think it works well. Control wise, it feels great. It's a racing game, so it feels smooth and fluid once you turn and accelerate. I have no complaints about the controls other than downhills. Then things can get a bit janky and outside of your control, to be fair. You often crash and end up having to abandon the race or severely injured. In terms of playability on an emulator, it's really poor. It crashes every 10 minutes, so to speak, because it runs out of memory. If you can play it on original hardware, though it is doable to play it on an emulator due to the short races, so you can save pretty often. As you can see, this was recorded on an emulator. You can see the small graphical glitches and whatnot. It plays well, but it just runs out of memory. One other thing I might mention is that during Tour de France, the race Tour de France, in the Tour de France mode, your starting position seems to be totally random, even though you manage to get a bunch of ranking points. The manual doesn't state anything about it. I never figured it out, so I never won the tour. So just be aware of that. You have to really play through a bunch of careers really to get a shot to win the tour, because your starting position is it's kind of strange. Other modes in the game are a simple arcade mode, a practice mode, a time trial mode, and a split screen mode. The split screen mode is quite fun. In terms of stages, there are not too many, but they're pretty fun to play, so it's okay. So, closing thoughts. I bought this at launch, I had fun with it then, I replayed it now, and I had fun with it now. If you can manage your expectations, you will find a solid little arcade racer here, with stamina management, which makes this game unique. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.